The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits.
How the fuck can I eat chicken breasts and fries when I know that there's homeless people sleeping outside?
That shit makes all the thoughts that I have in my mind change the thoughts about pain, then I start to ask why.
Why can we afford to invade another country while our own citizens living in the streets are hungry?
And why when we go shopping don't we stop to buy some lunch meat and bread to make some sandwiches for bums that live on Young Street?
How come the government's got tons of funds for war, but for the poor Canadians they've got none?
There's no reason for me to even ask how come when the government we got is full of cold-hearted scum.
Blaming them's easy, the hard answer sucks. Who votes the ones we blame in to power us?
So why don't we help those down on the luck? The real reason is that nobody gives a fuck.
How come the government's got tons of funds for war? Who votes the ones we blame in to power us?
Nobody gives a fuck. Go on with your life and keep locking your doors when you drive down the street filled with people that's poor.
But they're just like you, they were children before. So what, their luck suck, now they're not people no more?
I wish everyone that treats the poor like shit could switch shoes once with the less fortunate.
This world would be sweet if it wasn't for the rich owning most of the wealth in this life we live.
All of us kids once learned how to share, but then we grew up and learned how not to care.
There ain't a person on this planet that isn't aware of this lack of humanity and how it ain't fair.
We're all still people and we all need help every now and again when our luck runs out.
Every person in the world could have food in their mouth if we just helped each other out instead of helping ourselves.
But we don't.
How come the government's got tons of funds for war? Who votes the ones we blame in to power us?
Nobody gives a fuck.
Look in your cupboards and look in your fridge. Now close your eyes and think of the less fortunate kids.
Do you think that it's fair that you got all the shit when there's people that don't know what a full fridge is?
That's what bullshit is. This shit isn't right when we know the system's broken, but we don't care to fight.
These are things I think about all day and all night while I'm asking myself, how the fuck is this life?
From the window of the bus beside the seat that I'm in, most of the things I can see are a sin.
Like, look at this bum, I've got more than him. But is that what rich people who look at me think?
That's the trouble with this world, and that's why it sucks. Cause we look down on those with less to bring ourselves up.
Plus we don't help those down in the luck. Don't even ask why, cause nobody gives a fuck.